Hey guys, welcome to Tarot Heal Luck here. Welcome to your love reading for Aquarius. All right, this is going to be person A, person B. You figure out where you are in the storyline. All right, let's go. The gender doesn't matter. All that good stuff, okay? Just you tap into whatever energy you tapping into, okay? All right, let's go. All right, what is the energy for person A? All right, person A has the World card coming out sideways here. With the Five of Wands, I feel like they don't want no problems. They don't want no smoke. They don't want no drama. It's like, I don't really want any issues. I don't want anything messing up my world too much. All right. Person B, they have the King of Swords and the Page of Cups. Person B is kind of open, though. It's like, I don't really care if it's going to cause any drama or anything. Like, I just want to be with you or something like that. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Someone is more willing to risk things, take risk in this connection than the other. I feel like person B is not, they're not afraid, okay? They're not afraid. They're kind of clear about what they want. They don't have to question. Okay. While person A seems a little bit unsure. Okay. Now, person A, they have the Three of Swords coming out with that Five of Swords. They got a little bit of baggage. That's what's happening there. They're carrying some baggage in this connection. All right. How does person B feel about person A? Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, what is happening here? It seems like two people are not on the same page right now. One person is open and ready, and the other one is like, no, go away. I feel like person A is on the receiving end of some behavior from person B, and person B is kind of apologetic, and they're trying to make it up to person A. Person B feels like they misled the relationship. They took the relationship into negative territory. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like so person B is giving the energy of the masculine who took the lead in this connection, and wherever they steered this connection into, it just didn't go where it was supposed to go. And person A is feeling like they don't trust person B to lead anymore is what I'm getting. They also don't feel like person B is a stable partner for them. But I'm seeing with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here, there is some type of match intellectually, mentally. All right, you guys might have had a plan or a strategy. You guys both might have a strategic mind, and person A might have trusted person B because of this. You guys have a specific way of thinking or operating in the world, or a viewpoint on the world. You guys are intellectually in sync, so there was trust there because of that. But what person B did with their intellect and how they handled this connection is just like, it made person A question this. Okay. Wow. All right. I'm going to pull one more for person A. How do they feel about person B? Yeah, this is why they want to take it back. They're like, I don't want any more. I don't want you to lead anymore. I don't want you to do anything else. I don't want you to come and try to help. I don't need to build with you. You know, that's where this energy is like, it's just been nothing but conflict. I don't agree with how you're moving. All right. And I just don't want to deal. Well, let me fix this light. Is this better? I don't know. All right, that light is looking shaky. All right, weird. All right, let's rock with it. Okay. See, now I done messed it up. All right, I'm done. All right. See, all right, so something like that, right? Where it's like, okay, person B is like, oh, we have to work on this. I'm leading and I'm making sure that I fix the lighting. And person A is like, yo, just chill. The light is fine. Like, leave it alone. They're like, no, I got to do it. And then they mess up and they break the light, right? It's some energy like that where they trusted person B to make the right decisions, and they did it, and they kind of broke the connection by trying to do too much or trying to, I don't know. All right, let's see. One more for person B and how they feel about person A. I feel like person B feels like person A is a strong partner. This is giving the energy of a person A knowing that they can handle themselves. They can do well by themselves, but they were allowing for the masculine to take the lead, and just sitting in their feminine, right? even though they're fully capable of leading this connection, they gave the reins to the masculine because whatever that was their agreement, right? They're intellectually synced. So that's just how the natural order went in this connection. And everybody was cool with that until person B didn't use their leadership properly. Person B understands that person A is strong and don't need to give up power to person B. They don't have to give up the reins for person B to lead. I'm almost feeling like person B might have got a little bit too happy with this power. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. What's person A failing to see? Cause I think person A is like, ugh, I don't like this. I don't like this, not one bit. I don't like the way you did that thing. Okay, and that Five of Swords there is coming off a little bit shady, right? So that's what I'm feeling like. It's like you gave them an inch, they took a foot. It's like, I'm gonna give you the reins, I'm gonna trust you, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna take all the trust. I'm gonna take advantage of this trust. I'm gonna take advantage of this power that you're allowing me to have. And they just got too happy with the power. They got power hungry. They got greedy. They got greedy with the power dynamic here. And person A realizes that, and that's why they didn't feel like, okay, you're supposed to lead for us. You're not supposed to take the lead in this connection and just do what works for you. If I trust you to lead in this connection, it's because I trust that you're going to move for us as a unit. And they proved that they couldn't do that. Anyway. All right, so what is person A failing to see? So just a little bit of a recap. Person A is the feminine energy who was strong, but gave up the reins, took the back seat so that person B, the masculine, can take the lead in the connection. All right. Person A, what you're failing to see is that person B don't really realize what they did yet. They're still trying to figure out this puzzle of where they went wrong. How did they mislead the connection? If they had the reins, how did they drive this connection into a ditch? That's what they're trying to figure out now. All right. So they still don't understand what they did. All right. And what is person B failing to see? Yeah, they're racking their brain. What is person B failing to see? Yeah, how inappropriate they were. See, this is an energy of, I'm just going to say it, and if you're person B, sorry. But it just feels like it's a bit of a learning curve. If you've never had a certain level of power, all right, some people don't take it well, right? It just seems like this might have been someone who did not have this level of power with someone before, or in a relationship, or in life maybe, you know, not to go too deep, but you know what I mean? You know how it goes. It's like they get this new power and then they just go apeshit about it, you know, and they misuse it. And that's what happened here. This person, they messed up. They messed up and they misused this thing, not realizing the gift that it was. It's like the first time having a gun, right? Or whatever, and just like operating a gun without knowing the ins and outs of it, not knowing that it's a gun, right? And what the power is of that gun, and just using it recklessly. And that's what it feels like. Person B was using his power recklessly and not realizing what it meant to be a masculine and to lead in a connection, what that means to build for the team, to make decisions for the team. They didn't know what to do with that. They didn't know what to do with that power. Wow. Okay. What's the advice for person A? Here's the King of Cups coming through with the Fool card. It's a little hard to say because I don't know how much they messed up here. But what I'm getting here with the Nine of Wands and the Fool card and the King of Cups, this feels like someone who's just not completely matured into like Emperor mode with that level of like emotional maturity and knowing, you know, how to be the masculine in the situation and have healthy masculine energy, and making a feminine feel safe in the connection, blah, blah, blah. They don't know how to do that yet. I don't want to say teach them, person A, but if you are open They really don't know what they did wrong. And you can explain to them, like, hey, when I started moving like this, did you notice when I said you can choose what to, what TV to get? Or did you notice when you came up with the suggestion as to who splits the bills, I went along with it? Did you notice this? This was a conscious decision on my end to allow you to make the plan. And I was falling in line in respect, because I felt like I can trust you to run the show here. Now, when you did, that's what I did to show you that I trusted you. Now, when you did A, B, and C, you let me know that I cannot trust your decision-making skills for the team. And it can be one of those teachable moments if you're willing to break it down like that. It does seem like communication might not be an issue here. I feel like you guys can logically talk things out like this. And I think they're open to receive it, to be honest. But that's up to you. What's the advice for person B? See, here we are with the Emperor. That's it. They have not become an Emperor yet. And they're trying to be. They want to be. They want to be an Emperor, okay? They just, you're going to bump your head. You're going to bump your head every time you grow and you try something new, every time you get a level of power, every time you step into a new position, every time you get new duties, right? So this person had new duties. So I don't know if you guys are living together, for example, and this is the first time that they're living with someone, right? That will be a huge learning curve. So it's certain things that they just didn't know. They just didn't know, okay? And now if you can tell them, person A, how to move, how to operate moving forward, and give them a little bit of a nudge into the Emperor's direction, which is a more emotionally mature and stable, solid masculine energy, or not. It's up to you. But it is an opening here. Hope is not lost. If you want to be patient with them. But person B, your advice here is to stay open to what the feminine has to say and continue. I don't feel like I need to say this, but I feel like you're trying to work on this anyway, person B. But continue to work on being this masculine for this feminine, okay? Doesn't matter what your gender is. All right, cool. It seems like a partnership, though. So, yeah, see, it is safe for you to love. Soulmate, wow. Yes, this is a soulmate. That's a thing. You guys it is potential here. You guys can build together. I think it was just a little bit of a mistake just from lack of experience on person B's end. Person A feels a little bit mature when it comes to relationships. So, for example, they might have lived with someone or they might have been married, so they understand certain things like, okay, in a situation for a partnership to work, I need to move like this. I don't have to be the strong woman in this case. I can sit back and let them take the lead if that's their personality type. I notice that this is their personality, so I'm going to do that for them. And I'm just going to play my position. They'll play their position, right? I feel like they've had experiences, so they learned how to do this, while this masculine has not been on the receiving end to understand how to handle that power that they were given. So, but yeah, person A, because they moved like that, they thought that they were setting a foundation for it to be safe to love. They felt like it was safe to love. And when they saw, oh, I just gave you a loaded gun and you don't know how to use this. I just gave you all this power to lead the connection. And you're showing that you will run this household into the ground. I cannot trust you. It is not safe, and this is also giving that energy of a masculine, making a feminine feel safe. When a masculine shows up as a healthy masculine, it typically brings out the feminine within the feminine and within the feminine energy. If you identify as a feminine, right? It usually, especially this strong person, I feel like they can pull out their masculine, but they put their masculine in the back seat because they felt like, I can allow this healthy masculine to be a healthy masculine. That's why I don't feel like I'm not giving up on this on this masculine here. I feel like they have the intentions of being that. It's just a matter of experience and wisdom. Experience is going to make them better. That's all. I think it is safe for person A to still love in this situation. It's just there has to be communication. It has to be maybe boundaries set or whatever the case is. Expectations need to be set there as to what person A needs to feel safe. I think person B will be willing to bring it. All right, what's this person A want to tell person B? This is a very interesting reading. I hid who I really am from you. I know I messed everything up. That's interesting. We're going to dig into that. What does person B want to tell person A? Finding out the truth crushed me. I feel like I was in love with you. I knew exactly what I was doing. Oh my gosh. All right. I also want to put this in the middle here. Look, this feels like, despite this just feels like a long-term situation. I don't know how long this has been going on. This feels like something that requires work. Both parties on both ends, they did some shit. This person wasn't really being transparent about their expectations, which led to, you know, this person B messing up. But either way, I have faith in this connection. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you guys, if you communicate, and I feel like the communication is there, you can do it. You can talk through things and you can build. You can continue to build here. It just feels like a long-term relationship where you just, you know, you get out of the honeymoon stage and now you have to do real life stuff and pay bills and, you know, it gets messy. You're still trying to get to know each other in that aspect now, in a very adult way as a partner, you know, not just a sex partner or anything like that. It's like real partnership, life partnership. How can we operate together? And that's just going to be a learning curve for both parties in trying to get to know each other. So I have faith in this connection. I'm usually not that, like, you know, putting that energy out on any type of love reading, but for some reason this just has an energy of two people who are honestly trying to make it work. They're having some bumps in the road, but if they talk it out, they'll be okay. It just seems like this might be a little bit of a stepping stone, a learning moment, a moment for everyone to pivot and have a breakthrough of a conversation here. All right? You guys will be fine if you work it out. For some of you guys, this is a finance issue, though. They might have messed up the finances, and person A is like, hold on. Now, let me pull it back. Wow, this reading got very long, so I'm going to pull it back now. But yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Peace.